students is a learning experience. Every test and trial, and every victory and triumph helps to define who we are. This year, we have suffered and are challenged by COVID-19 pandemic. The life we were used to will never be the same. The forecasts appear one by one. Some of them are more optimistic, some not. But almost everyone agrees that, despite the decline of humanity's global standing, we will still find the strength to recover. Looking back to the moments of this institution, you'll remember the first day jitters, the friendly competitions, the value of leadership, and the fun-filled activities. You will also remember when you were surrounded by people who were kind and encouraging, who later on have become your friend and confidant. You will also recall the school's relaxing ambience. Its natural setting radiates serenity, the verdant paddy fields, the glaring bright sunshine, and a breeze carrying the earthy scent, somehow timelessly calm and feverishly dynamic at the same time. For over a decade and three, Quezon National High School remains steadfast and true to its words: we nurture. Welcome to Quezon National High School first graduation and moving up the virtual ceremony.
One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. One, three, four. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. Three, four. One, two.
Most gracious and heavenly Father, in a world full of chaos and calamity, we are embracing a moment of triumph in your name and for your glory. Thank you for this wonderful day that you gathered us for one reason: to celebrate our graduation day amidst COVID-19. By your grace, you give us hope to continue to celebrate this day.
Ya Allah, igapanginsukor kami, kay isa daw man katuig yang yama kumpleto sang kanami pag-eskwela. Tiyaga pangayo-ngayo ko kamayo, na makitagaw ng mga taganak nami, na yasakripisyo, aw yagaw buk para makamang nami yaning yamaon kanami adun. Pega pangayo-ngayo ko kamayo, yang kadyawan na madateng permi sang mga teachers aw administrators. Na yaatag ka nami ng pagsulay, ya palangga, aw yahubog ka nami sinintibuok pag-eskwela nami. Aw idua ko sang kadyawan mayo, na madateng sining mga inagad ko na estudyante, na yatudlo ng masmam na pagsabot sang pag-amigo. Sang kooperasyon sa mga gawbok, aw yang pag-inatagay ng maon ka nami.
Salamat, amoy manama. To kaalam no yung buhay no hatpad to dakon-dakon eh. Maistanoy, itutuman na muutaw na may trabaho magdakonukal. Ito sa inyong pagselebrar. Ayo, ko imo na maluhot, ni bagtubad-tubad na ko grasya. Para kamdanti magpanikamot ulangandan.
Amahan nga Diyos, sa higayon na kami magsugod sa among virtual graduation, ihatag ka namo imong giya ug mga panalangin. Sa diin kini nga buluhaton, kami makatagamtam ug makapasalamat sa kahinungdanon niini sa among kinabuhi. Ginahimaya namo ikaw sa kanunay, sa among mga plano ug kalihukan. Kay nasayod kami, nga wala kami mabuhat kung wala ikaw.
Mahabaging Diyos, amin din pong idinadalangin ang sangkatauhan sa buong sanlibutan na nagdaranas ngayon ng COVID-19 pandemic. Maawa ka pong iyong ipagkaloob ang dalisay mong pag-ibig at pagpapagaling bilang aming dakilang manggagamot. Maawa ka rin pong ipagkaloob ang patnubay at gabay, maging ang sapat na kaalaman at karunungan sa lahat ng frontliners upang matuklasan na nila ang lunas sa suliraning ito. Amin din pong idinadalangin ang lahat ng mga tagapanguna sa aming pamahalaan naway ipagkaloob sa kanila ang sapat na lakas at kaparaan ng kapaki-pakinabang para sa buong mamamayan ng Pilipinas. Panginoon na aming Diyos, maawa ka rin pong patawarin kami sa lahat ng aming pagkakasala at pagkukulang upang karapat-dapat kami sa pagtanggap ng kahilingang ito. Ang lahat ay magalang naming tatanggapin sa tanging pangalan at karapatan ng Panginoong Hesukristo, dakila po naming tagapagligtas. Amen.
Panunumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas. Ako ay Pilipino. Buong katapatan nanunumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas at sa bansang kanyang sinasagisag na may dangal katarungan at kalayaan na pinakikilos ng sambayanang makadiyos, makakalikasan, makatao at makabansa.
Bukid Apo nga labing taas, Haring Agila na sudnong langga.
Tumusilbi makikbatok sa kaaway mo, barok sa pagsulay, makikpiso uban sa hiniusa. Kusog panabo, ikaw ang garbo ko. Panabo kong paraiso, imong pangalan, di ko ikalimutan hangtod sa kahangturan. Panabo, panabo, panabo.
Isang lungsod, isang layunin, edukasyong may kalidad ay makakamit. Kalinangan ay paigtingin, pagiging positibo ay palalawigin. Isang diwa, isa sa gawa, para sa ikabubuti ng kapwa. Naniniwala na ang pagmamahal sa bayan ay solusyon sa kinabukasan. Edukasyon sa Panabo, panalo, Panaboan, sigurado. Sangay ng lungsod ng Panabo, aming liyag, minamahal ng may kapal. Bayan ay labis na mamahalin, pantay-pantay na pagtingin. Ibabahagi ang katotohanan, bawat bata ay may karapatan. Sama-sama sa pag-abot ng tagumpay, di susuko sa mga pagsubok sa buhay. Babaunin ang karunungang natutunan, maging mabuting halimbawa sa karamihan. Edukasyon sa Panabo, panalo, Panaboan, sigurado. Sangay ng lungsod ng Panabo, aming liyag, minamahal ng may kapal. Ang aming hangarin ay itatatak sa aming puso't damdamin, maglilingkod ng buong katapatan.
Aming liyag, minamahal,
Nag-iisa at natatangi ka sa walang
sangay ng lungsod ng
Panabo. Panabo.
A pleasant day to all respected teachers, administrators, parents, and the amazing class of 2021. It is a pleasure to welcome you to the first Quezon National High School virtual moving up ceremony. I extend my warmest congratulations to all those receiving awards and medals today. I also want to acknowledge the support that has helped us along the way. To all the students, faculty, family, and friends that are watching this virtual ceremony and celebrating this moment, thank you. The past year has been a tough ride to each of us. We entered our last year in junior high, full of doubts and challenges. A bumpy journey it may seem, but at last, we have reached the pinnacle of our collective voyage. Congratulations to all of us. We've done it, and all our hard work has finally paid off. As Lurian McDaniel says, "From every ending comes a new beginning." And indeed, today marks the closing of our junior high chapter, yet it also signals the prelude of another odyssey in life. I commend each of us for surviving 4 years of unprecedented roller coaster rides. Never seen before in the history of education, let alone at QNHS. From a surprise suspension to a year-long quarantine, face-to-face to modular learning, and get-togethers to social distancing, we have truly undergone a mind-boggling 180. As we embark on another journey, bringing with us all the memories, learnings, and leadings that we've collected throughout the years, I hope that we will find great happiness, see progress in our endeavors, and continue to be a force for good in the world. This is our blood, sweat, and tears, our very own legacy. Once again, welcome and congratulations.
To our school's Division Superintendent, Renante A. Solitario, EDD CISO 6, with the presence of Quezon National High School personnel and staff, I have the honor to present to you 11 males, 8 females, for a total of 19 senior high school candidates for graduation who have satisfactorily complied all the requirements set by the Department of Education under the basic education curriculum in the new normal. For your confirmation.
By virtue of the authority vested upon me by the Department of Education, and with the presentation and certification by your school principal that you have satisfactorily completed secondary education under the K-12 basic education curriculum for senior high school prescribed by the Department of Education, I hereby accept and confirm you graduates for school year 2020-2021, and therefore you are now entitled to receive your diplomas and enjoy whatever benefits and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations and mabuhay!
To our school's Division Superintendent, Renante A. Solitario, EDD CISO 6, with the presence of Quezon National High School personnel and staff, I have the honor to present to you 62 males and 60 females for a total of 122 junior high school candidates for completion who have satisfactorily complied all the requirements set by the Department of Education under the basic education curriculum in the new normal. For your confirmation.
By virtue of the authority vested upon me by the Department of Education, and with the presentation and certification by your school principal that you have satisfactorily completed secondary education under the K-12 basic education curriculum for junior high school prescribed by the Department of Education, I hereby accept and confirm you completers for school year 2020-2021, and therefore you are now entitled to receive your certificates of completion and enjoy whatever benefits and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations and mabuhay! Magandang araw sa ating lahat. Isang maalab na pagbati sa mga kapwa ko kawani sa sangay ng lungsod ng Panabo, sa mga punong guro, mga guro, at sa lahat ng mga taong umaalalay sa tagumpay na narating ng mga nagsisipagtapos sa taong ito. Isang kalugod-lugod na pagbati rin sa ating mga magulang, sa mga masigasig na mga stakeholders mula sa pamahalaang lokal ng ating mahal na lungsod ng Panabo at maging sa mga pribadong sektor. Napaka-espesyal ng araw na ito sa ating lahat na nakiisa sa pagdiriwang ng pagtatapos ng ating mga kabataan sa elementarya at sa high school. Ang kanilang pagtatapos ay hindi isang ordinaryong selebrasyon dahil dito natin makikita ang unti-unti nilang pag-abot sa kanilang mga mithiin sa buhay. Dear graduates and completers, today marks another pinnacle in your life's journey. You have demonstrated that goals and dreams can be reached with planning, determination, and support. Pero alam kong hindi hanggang dito lang, kundi ito ay isa palang simula. Kayo ang mga kabataang sumabak sa napakalaking hamon sa buhay bilang mga mag-aaral. Ang pandemyang kinakaharap natin sa kasalukuyan ay totoong isang napakabigat na hamon na hindi madaling harapin dahil nandyan ang ating pangamba, takot at pag-aalinlangan. Subalit, nagtagumpay tayo ng isa pang taong panuruan dahil sa ating katatagan na maabot ang mga pangarap at sa ating pagtupad ng mga inilatag na panuntunan ng pamahalaan para patuloy tayong magiging ligtas at nasa kaayusan ang pangangatawan. Totoong ang panahon sa kasalukuyan ay hindi naging madali. Maraming tao napapahamak dulot ng pandemyang lumalaganap. Maraming kabuhayan ang nawala at muntikan ang hindi kayo makapagpatuloy sa pag-aaral. Subalit, dahil sa masidhing pagsisikap ng mahal nating kalihim Leonor Magtolis Briones, nagkaroon ng kulay at buhay ang lahat. Lalo na mga kabataang may pangarap at mga kaguruang naging matatag ang pag-asa sa pakikibaka alang-alang sa magandang bukas. Pinagsisikapan ng ating kagawaran na malinang ang inyong mga kakayahan at mahasa ang kaalaman kahit kayo'y nasa bahay lamang sa pamamagitan ng iba't ibang pamamaraan ng pagkatuto gaya ng online instructions, modular distance learning, sa pakikinig sa radyo at panunood ng mga episode sa ating TV Aralan via Facebook, YouTube at cable TV. Sumasaludo ako sa ating mga kaguruan nang walang humpay na nagsasakripisyo para matugunan ang mga pangangailangang kagamitan ng ating mga kabataan. Nagpapasalamat din ako sa ating mga punong guro sa pagpapatupad ng kani-kanilang learning continuity plans nang sa gayon ay hindi makaligtaan ang mga material na pangangailangan ng mga guro at mga kabataan. At higit sa lahat ay maitaguyod ang taong panuruan. Tunay ngang ang pagbabayanihan at pag-uunawaan ang susuhay sa pagkamit ng tagumpay. Ito rin ang naging saliga ng ating panrehiyong direktor, Alan G. Parnaso, na nagbigay daan sa pagkakaisa ng mga magulang, kabataan at kawani ng kagawaran upang maipagpatuloy ang edukasyong dekalibre dito sa Rehiyon 11. Kayong lahat ang magdadala sa ating bansa sa rurok ng pag-unlad. Isinasa puso ko na ang tagumpay na makakamit ninyo ay tagumpay ng kabataang Pilipino. Inaasahan ko na mga nagsisipagtapos sa taong ito ay makikipagsabayan sa lokal, nasyonal at global na komunidad. Pati mga tunguhin at mga hamong kaakibat nito. Sana'y magagamit ang kaalaman, ang pag-unawa, ang teorya at mga kasanayan para sa pagpapaunlad ng inyong mga sarili. Naway, hindi mangyari na dahil sa pandemya at mga makabagong teknolohiya ay maapektuhan ng pagiging makadiyos, makatao, makakalikasan at makabansa. Kapag kayong mga kabataang Pilipino ay magtataglay ng mga nabanggit na kasanayan, tiyak na mapauunlad ninyo ang inyong mga sariling buhay at kapag maunlad ang mga mamamayan, natitiyak din ang pag-unlad ng bansa. Sa mga magulang, maraming salamat sa pagtitiwala ninyo sa DepEd. Taos puso ang aking pagbati sa mga ibinuhos ninyong mga suporta. Alam kong hindi madali sa inyo ang mga napagdaanan ng inyong mga anak sa panahong ito. Pero nakiisa kayo sa ating pagtayo para sa edukasyon. Sa lahat ng kapwa ko kawani sa kagawaran ng edukasyon, sangay ng lungsod ng Panabo, lagi nating alalahanin na ang katatagan, pagmamahal sa ating propesyon at karunungan ang siyang naging batayan ng hinuhubog nating kasalukuyan, nakakandili sa matagumpay na kinabukasan ng ating mga kabataan. Graduates and completers, sa inyong pagtatapos ngayon, iiwanan ko kayo ng isang hamon. Hindi masama maghangad ng kaunlaran. Ngunit bago tayo makipagkarirahan sa kalakarang pandaigdigan at maakit sa kinang at pangakong dala ng globalisasyon, unahin nating magkaroon ng malasakit sa sariling bansa. Lalo nating pag-ibayuhin ang pangangalaga at patuloy na pagtataguyod sa edukasyon bilang instrumento sa pagkamit ng kaunlarang maka-Pilipino. Magpapatuloy ang aming lakas at galing sa susunod pang mga taon na maibigay ang serbisyong panabuan, dekalidad at maasahan dahil ang edukasyon sa Panabo, panalo. Mabuhay kayong lahat and congratulations, Batch 2021. Maraming salamat po.
Distribution of awards and diplomas. Grade 12 Eoli Pile. Arcelia Nikki O. Francisco Sheena Marie P. Samberia April May J. Suarez Jennifer B. Taer Nika C. Tarantira Giza L. Villahermosa Marijoy J. Ibanez Lovely O. Antor Noel C. Bernal Ian P. Kapala James R. Casperson Walter Jr. Galdo Vincent RJP. Gisala Nathaniel T. Halop Joey T. Tariba Dave S. Masong Vince Reynard S. Orbita Jade Brian M. Paulino Ramon N. Junior High School with honors. Princess M. Anyos. Michelle Ann O. Bagoyo. Ivy Faith D. Bourbon. Trisha Kate M. Karim. Mary Neil L. Clarion. Jonathan Daito. Daisilina J. Diasana. Abby M. Dunganon. Rubeleta S. Flores. Jaribi L. Fuentes. Jacqueline S. Humawan. Sean Earl C. Opelia. Novi J. T. Payot. Natalie Planas. Daisy May M. Polancos. Dayan A. Suarez. Jeanette Chivon R. Tolomia. Nelson Jr. S. Tagnipis, Giselle J. Vidal, Gabriel Vidal. Quezon National High School, Junior High School candidates for completion. Abayato Janime M. Albufera Janice C. Alcampado Marjorie O. Anyos Princess M. Aunzo Judith J. Azul Carla May O. Bagoyo Michelle Ann O. Baguio Heart G. Bahaw Eugene May L. Marcelo Daniela N. Belieza Corazon B. Belieza Nicolin L. Beltran Giselle P. Bernabe Rosalie P. Bourbon Ivy Faith D. Kaino Nilda. Karine Trisha K. M. Jacinto Grace Marie S. Clarion Mary Neil L. Corpus Christine O. Cuyao Rona A. Daitok Chonofe. De la Torre Desiree O. Diasana Deslina J. Tunganon Abby M. Embudo Blean G. Esquadra Cherry Ann B. Esquadra Charlene B. Flores Roboleta S. Fuentes Shani B. L. Galos Rayani P. Gandong Ray May. Hinakay Chonomy. Isidro Aliana M. Hamisola Hannah Jean B. Humalan Jacqueline S. Labadan Mary Grace S. Magalion Christine T. Malalis Hannah May. Masana Jobel C. Masana Lady Jean F. Montecilia Kyla R. Morales July R. Nuena Baby Sheen M. Nuena Hershey E. Opelia Sean Earl C. Paglinawan Miara S. Panagini Princess P. Perigo Angelica T. Planas Charisse R. Planas Natalie. Polancos Daisy May M. Porton Pauline Hart M. Rivas Chean O. Sabihon Christian Cole R. Salentes Jeremy G. Sangko Maria Bea K. L. Sapuay Amy L. Suarez Dayan A. Tabata Machel S. Tabay Giselle N. Tabuno Rayali P. Tabura Rachel Q. Takon Jennifer S. Taer Mike D. Tolomia Jeanette Chivon R. Torrentira Kyla May L. Tuboso Mary Joy S. Vidal Gabriel. Vidal Giselle J. Villa Hermosa Daisy Joy T. Abukayan Ralph Michael G. Azul Clichon O. Balili Noni F. Balunos Lawrence S. Bartican Luigi S. Belieza Aldrain G. Cabardo Joshua L. Caderao John Lloyd N. Caliao Gabriel P. Canuto Ralph Vincent L. Sarah Kint John T. Shana Ricky T. Dagohoy John Michael. Donaire Riet S. Enriquez Jason F. Esteliari John Ray E. Florentino Al Vincent D. Galdo Dave John Ray P. Galela April J. S. Galila Keith James E. Buway Jomar D. Pantilia Jonathan C. Lanes James Christian C. Libres Chobart C. Maliari Charles L. Masong Vic Reggie S. Melendez Anthony Jose T. Nunez John Jr. B. Ogade Arjulu A. Omake John Clark. Ormega Carl S. Panaginit Ray P. Panimbo Jovelio, Payot Novi J.T., Penuela Melvin E., Pescos Chemwell R., Polancos Raymar P., Orsuelo Carlo J.B., Kita Vince Francis B., Romeo John Paul B., Ronquillo Jason M., Salas Mark L., Sarsalejo Ivan E., Seprado James B., Sir Dan Jomar L., Sico Vincent Neil A., Sigera Mark T., Solomon Gian Carlo V., Tagnipis Nelson Jr. S., Talento Jamali Kim, Tutor Mark Luigi M.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is with utmost joy and honor to introduce our beloved guest speaker for the first Quezon National High School Virtual Graduation and Moving Up 2021. She is a certified Quezonian, born and raised in this humble city of Panabo. She first saw the beauty of the world on the 28th day of January in 1999. 22 years of enjoying the love of her parents, Felix and Juanita Buntuyan, as the youngest in the brood of 4. She finished her elementary years at Kabili Elementary School as class honor of her batch. She is a proud alumna of Quezon National High School, former Quezon High School PNHS Annex, as class salutatorian of her batch. It was in March 2011 at the North Davao College Auditorium when her life had started to have a twist. Our guest speaker qualified and proclaimed scholar of the Sotelo Heart Foundation and was granted a full college education in Manila for free. Being her as a scholar, she graduated her course at Arellano University, Pasay City, with the course Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Marketing, cum laude. She was hired as regular employee of the Sotelo Group of Companies right after graduation. In June 2015 to February 2020, she was assigned as the customer service of Portnet Logistics Incorporated. And in March 2020, up to the present, she is already the import in charge of Portnet Logistics Incorporated. Without much ado, our guest speaker, please help me welcome Quezon's pride and joy, Julian P. Buntuyan.
Good morning, Quezonians! To the school's division superintendent, Sir Reynante A. Solitario, EDD CESO 6, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Phoebe Gay Rafamonte, to the school principal, Sir Gabriel Alfonso, teachers, parents, guests, graduating class, and completers, again, good morning. Also to Ma'am Glendale and Ma'am Jean, thank you for selecting me as the speaker of this year's virtual Moving Up and Graduation Ceremony. It is an honor as an alumna of Quezon National High School. So shout out dahil dira sa akong mga teachers, sa akong mga silingan, akong mga amigo diha sa Quezon. Artista na ko, guys! Joke. Wala dyan ko nagdahong anino. Kay pinakalit na dyan ang chat ni Ma'am Dale sa kuoba ka. Ako ang yung himong speaker. So, I actually don't know what I would say. Kay I feel like I lack experience. So congratulations to all the graduates. I know it's a bit unfortunate that the graduation is only done virtually. Okay, lahira mo dyan itong feeling good no nga. Actual ba? Actual graduation. Mupasok ka, musaka ka sa stage, kauban ni mong parents, ma-feel ni mo kung unsa sila ka-proud sa imo ha. So, bisag ako, wala dyan ko ka-experience po sa college na kung graduation no actual kay virtual ako inihitabo. Kahit tungod lagi sa COVID, so moto, saan taman, lisod man kay kailangan man dig social distancing so hindi na mo kalat. So I hope also that you are all healthy. But anyway, that is all okay. The most important thing there is that may graduate ka. It is the mark of your accomplishment. Woo! Yay! So, palakpakan na itong sarili, no? Kaya dili man mo makalampos kung dili sa inyong pagpaningkamo o pagpaningtiil. So, palakpak mo dira sa inyong mga balay. Pero, with feelings good ba? You are already done with this chapter of your life. And now, as you advance to open a new door, I want you to remember this very simple advice from me. It is to never quit. So, abi ninyong never give up, no? So, pareha to sila pero gilahero na akong term para inon ba mga lahi po. So, moto siya, no? I know it's cliche, but that definitely became my motto during my college days. Because you know, I was a working student. So, trabaho ko sa adlaw, eskwela ko sa gabi. So, halos walay maulay. So, I was 16 when I came here in Manila para makipagsapalaran. Wow, makipagsapalaran murag salida, no? So, it was a scholarship grant of the Sotelo Heart Foundation, which I'm very thankful to Madam Daisy and Sir Jun Sotelo for helping me realize my dream. Back then, I really didn't know what my life would be away from my family. Kaya wabadyo ko kasulayan ng malayo sa ilang isa-isa lang pagulan. Daghan kong doubts and what ifs. Pero namahala ko para sa akong pangando. Reaching a goal or a dream is definitely not a piece of cake. So daghan kong challenges kung ako. There will be ups and downs. There will be people who will make you feel less, make you doubt yourself, make you doubt your decisions. But don't let their opinions shape you. You need to focus your view into that one thing. Your desire to reach that goal. You need to have confidence in yourself. Ayaw tuwa ng yaw-yaw sa ubang tao. If their opinion does not help you achieve your goals, then block them. Mura na sa messenger, dili ka ganahan ng mo chat ni mo, hala i-block na Zay. Always say, kaya na ko ni. Surround yourself with people who will motivate you and inspire you. Never take things for granted. If na opportunity, hala ka beauty. Ayaw pagduha-duha. Kay kana nga higayon nga niabot sa imuha, ipangandoy na sa uban. Don't let your circumstance hinder you. Kay daghang paagi. I am one of those who firmly believe in the power of education. Kay kanang education, kami hamiway gud na bisag asa ka ibutang, bisag asa ka moadto. No? It is a weapon that nobody can steal from you. Use those knowledge wisely and put it to good use. I know after graduation, either you will continue your higher education or find a job. Basta ang huna-huna build your career first, no matter what happens. That should be the objective that you have in mind. So again, congratulations to all the graduates and completers. Whatever journey and endeavor you will face, I wish you all the best. And good luck, and know that God will always be there with you every step of the way. And never forget to be grateful. Thank you.
My respect to our school's Division Superintendent, Dr. Renante A. Solitario, to the Chief of the School Governance and Operations Division, Dr. Eileen Anunuevo, Chief of the Curriculum Implementation Division, Sir Januario Yamota, to all our education program supervisors, public schools district supervisors, school heads, teachers, non-teaching staff, parents, learners, ladies and gentlemen, good day. We all know that education is a fundamental human right. It is an indispensable aspect of life. Without education, there is little possibility of a country's development and progress. With education comes the power to learn and implement. It plays a vital role in the social, psychological, spiritual, and even physical growth of individuals. And as part of the large family of the Department of Education, it is in our hands that hold the responsibility of empowering every Filipino child and we all must be committed to advance this educational goal. Our theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education Amidst the COVID-19 Pandemic, is a reminder and a challenge to all of us that we must continue to deliver a quality of education despite everything that is happening in our society at present. It has been a trying year as we are all obligated to adjust to and ensure everyone's health and safety. Our field has been plagued by the challenges brought about by the global pandemic, as we are all pushed to adopt new ways to bring quality education to our learners without compromising their well-being. This year's graduation and moving up rites are historical events. This is a manifestation that we have successfully delivered our basic education learning continuity plan. First and foremost, I would like to extend my gratitude to our Secretary, Honorable Leonor M. Briones of the Department of Education, to our Regional Director, Dr. Alan G. Farnazo, Assistant Regional Director, Dr. Maria Ines Asuncion, and all our regional officials for the technical assistance you have afforded to us. To our school heads who really took the lead in ensuring that no learner will be left behind, thank you so much. You have shown that indeed, when there's a will, there's a way. To our dear teachers and learning support aides who have sacrificed a lot just to make sure that you can reach out to your students using different kinds of modality. Loving your own child is just normal, but when you extend this to other children who are not yours, then we can call it special. Thank you so much, our dear teachers. My snappy salute to all of you. Our stakeholders, most especially to our Congressman, Honorable Alan Duhali, to our city government headed by Honorable Mayor Jose E. Relampagos, our Vice Mayor, John Ray Gavina, and to all the city councilors, special mention to Honorable Emmanuel Pamisaran, our Education Committee Chair. You really have played a vital role in ensuring that we can still continue our services despite this pandemic. It is said that it takes a village to educate a child, but this time, it takes the whole world to educate a child. Our strong partnership is the fuel that drives us to perform at our best. Our heartfelt gratitude to all of you. To our proud parents, congratulations and thank you so much. We have proven to the world that with your support, we can really make everything happen. Finally, to our beloved students, my warmest felicitation to all of you. I know that the past year was very difficult for you since you are by yourself and your movements and activities are limited in the four corners of your houses. Nevertheless, you have showed your cooperation and eagerness to learn more. This is it. You can now harvest the fruits of your hard work. Congratulations once again and good luck to your next journey. Let me end my speech with a quote from Malcolm X. Education is our passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today. With our determination to engage responsibly in education and promote sustainability, we can continue to provide inclusive and equitable quality learning opportunities for all despite this health threat. We can and we still continue delivering the promise of education for all. God bless us all.
Respected teachers, administrators, parents, and fellow completers, I am honored to speak to you on this extremely important day. First, I'd like to thank the administration and faculty of Quezon National High School for their hard work and dedication on our behalf. We have received an excellent education here. I also want to express my heartfelt gratitude and appreciation to my teachers, friends, family, and especially God, who helped me get to where I am right now. Fellow completers, today we're finally moving up. It has been a long journey, but here we are, ready to open a new chapter in life. We all accomplished one of the major early milestones of our lives. We all worked hard to get to this day, and our work paid off. This is a major step in the journey of our lives. Moving up is not an end goal in itself. It is instead a part of the larger journey of life. Day by day, we learn more, and this is just another beginning of our journey. The future is not fixed. As Bonnie said, the world is more malleable than you think, and it's waiting for you to hammer it into shape. Your vision will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Who look outside dreams, who look inside awakes. Carl Jung said. So today, I remind you all that your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown your own inner voice. Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. From now on, it is up to us to choose. So be sure to make your choices when you are fully awake. Decisions that are informed by your heart and not by what others say, or think, or believe. Fellow completers, I have known you for a long time, and I know that each and every one of you has something special. You all are creative and smart in different ways. Today is for us. We beat the odds that may have been stacked against us, whether it be unforgiving past, unfortunate experiences, or any person who told you you couldn't do it. And yet, we did. We did it. Congratulations everyone, and have a nice day ahead.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day, wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so, thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So, congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face to face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Parents are gems in everybody's life. Without their love and support, a child cannot succeed. From birth to who knows when, our parents' support is immeasurable. From the moment we step into the world, their love and patience were present. To be able to provide everything we need, they sacrifice a lot. Today, it is a small gesture to show our thankfulness to them. Let me have the opportunity to thank all parents for supporting us unconditionally. God has blessed us in several ways, but the biggest blessing is you. I want to thank my parents, my mama, papa, and stepfather. Thank you for helping me to shape my life with passion and complete positivity. Without your presence, I would have never imagined being a person I am today. Being a parent is undoubtedly tricky, but being a friend with your child is much more difficult. I am thankful that I have both. Words are not enough to how lucky I am to have you. To my mama, when the world shut its door on me, you gladly opened your arms. When people shut their ears for me, you willingly listened. Thank you for being there for me. To my Tito Jong, I may not always say how much I love you, but all I can say, you have a big place in my heart. And no amount of words will be enough to say how lucky I am to have a stepfather like you. And to my papa, even we are far from each other, I will never forget the love and lessons you've taught on me. Everything I have, I owe it all to you. To all parents and guardians, we cannot repay you for your extreme support, but all we can do is give you a lot of love. I pray for your all well-being forever. Thank you.
Throughout the years of adolescence, when we are still struggling to reconcile ourselves to the adult world, there are a few who stand by us and help us through our moments of uncertainty. These people can be anyone: a friend, a parent, a sibling, a priest, or a teacher. Today, We recognize the great sacrifices that our teachers have made for us, and we commemorate those who have taken up the task of educating us and guiding us through life itself. A teacher is more than an educator. A teacher can play all roles, the roles of a friend, counsel, or mentor. A teacher can be a guiding force in our lives even after we pass through the portal of our school and step into the world that lies ahead to be conquered. When the friends we make are likely to be the friends we keep, it is our teacher who guides us on our path. When sorrow comes our way and all who surround us can offer no solace, it is not uncommon for a teacher to lend us a shoulder to cry on. And today, we, the students of Quezon National High School, would like to honor you, our teachers, for all that you have done for us. You have been a friend, a counselor, a mentor, a guide, and an educator. You have shown us the way to lead our lives as we continue to thread the roads of our lives. You have given us your love, and we couldn't ask for more. To my fellow students, let us all give our heartfelt gratitude to our second parents, our dear teachers. To our teachers, we salute your hard work and perseverance. Once again, thank you so much.
Somewhere there's a little heart missing your heart today. Somewhere there's a big smile waiting on you to make their day. In this world of the unknowns, here's one thing you should know. The sun, stars, the moon so bright, and you give anything just to watch their sparks fly. How far your embers glow, one place in the world, so many homes is nothing short of a hero. Lately when you're feeling tired, remember you're changing lives every day. We need you in the front lines, up close and far away. In this world of the unknowns, here's one thing you should know. The sun, stars, the moon so bright, and you give anything just to watch their sparks fly. How far your embers glow, one person in the world, so many homes is nothing short of a hero. Forget how much you're worth. Just take a deep breath and look up. Oh, look at all the life you've touched. Oh, you're everything in their young eyes. The sun, the stars, the moon so bright, and you just to watch their sparks fly. How far your embers glow, one person in the world, so many homes is nothing short of a
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A Chinese proverb taught us that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. This famous saying teaches us that even the longest and most difficult ventures have a starting point, that it would somehow prosper in the end. Graduation days are not always the end, but the beginning of another journey. Today, I would like to congratulate my fellow graduates for the hard work you put in reaching what you have achieved today. To our parents, for a job well done in raising successful students, especially to my nanay. I hope that you are happy for this event, our graduation, because every moment of this journey you are at my side. Your prayer and the most amazing support for me, and I still need it for my whole life. To all my teachers who give me much of their support through process, thank you is not enough. I know this is not the graduation that many of you imagine, but I know that the struggle you are in today is developing the strength you need for tomorrow. Being challenged in life is unavoidable, but you have the choice to decide how you will react to this situation. Especially now, in this time of crisis and uncertainty, we may not be able to see in this moment, but everything happens for a reason. Use this time to make difference in your life or the lives of someone else. Work on all areas of personality growth, spend quality time and family, focus on goals for the future. When something goes wrong in life, just yell, plot twist, and keep grinding, keep your chin up, everything will work out just fine. You are not alone in this. The future is truly in our hands, so let's make the most of it. Thank you.
We might not be walking across that stage with the cameras flashing. They've been waiting on our day. It's been a journey, hasn't it? I wouldn't trade a moment. No, I wouldn't change a moment. I'm who I am because of you. Whether we've known each other our whole life or just a year or two, and I'm grateful for the time we put in.
Pledge of Loyalty. I, Jeza L. Torrentera, a graduate of 2020-2021, do solemnly pledge that I will maintain loyalty and allegiance to my dear alma mater, Quezon National High School. I will perform my duties and responsibilities to the best of my ability. May the good Lord help me fulfill this pledge as I strive to become a worthy graduate of my alma mater.